Hey GreatDrams, Greg here from GreatDrams.com. Another whiskey review for you. You might see that someone has inadvertently stolen my beard. Now, unfortunately my barber got a little bit too excited and took too much off. He was saying that I looked like I'd been sleeping under a bridge for a while because it had been a little bit unkept, but no need to take it all away. Hopefully by the time you see this and by the time it airs on the YouTube channel, it'll be back with a vengeance. Anyway, more importantly, today is all about Ballantine's finest. Blended Scotch whisky, one of the biggest by volume on the planet, and it is, one of those kind of classic blended scotches. You find it incredibly popular in places like Spain and on the continental Europe. Spain especially, from what I recall. I was actually there once on a business trip doing store audits, which basically means going into loads of supermarkets, taking photos of all the different products, all the new labels, all the new look and feels, so that we can then, back at base, see what people are doing in the category, and then whatever brand I was working with at the time, then work out what we can do to stand out on shelf. And on my way back, Madrid airport is pretty awful. Long corridors, travelators, just infinitely long corridors. It's bonkers. And the flight happened to be delayed. I'd gone through security and been assured there's a bar at some point later on. Turns out that was about 3.5 miles away. Probably not exactly, but so it felt like that. When I got there, asked for a pint and a Ballantines chaser. And the guy said, "Oh, would you like a small one or a large one?" And I actually said, "I'll have a small one because I'll probably come back for another in a minute." And the small one ended up being, hand on heart, half a pint of this stuff. Good job, I like it. And it was only about €5 or something ridiculous. So yeah, if you're over in Madrid airport, walk 3.5 miles that way, and there's a guy who'll give you half a pint of this for €5. But always drink responsibly. Anyway, Ballantines, part of the Chivas Brothers portfolio, and it is one of those just classic blends. 40% ABV, tons and tons of cases shipped globally, and only using the finest malt and grain whiskies. The result is a unique, smooth and elegant, perfect blend of authenticity and inspiration, worthy of carrying George Ballantine's signature. So, let's have a go, shall we? On the nose, very, very floral and fruity, more than I was probably expecting, or than I remembered from last time. Very, very fruity, lots of candied fruits, caramel, vanilla. Really well balanced, actually. Those fruit notes are amazing. When you think how much this bottle costs, the nose already is making it feel like one of the best value purchases. Really nice. Maybe a kind of shortbread note in there as well, biscuity almost. Palate very velvety, very smooth. That vanilla and that fruity note comes through again. Really interesting, really nicely put together flavors, really. It's not going to be one of those that you stick in a cabinet and only have at special occasions. It's designed to be drunk, be it mixed, be it neat, be it over ice, be it with water, whatever. It is a whiskey that is made for consumption, not made for staring at for years until you feel in a good enough place to actually drink the stuff. Clinky clinky. So for me, the whole nose, palate, flavour profile is brilliant. Really good whiskey, a really great value dram. If anything, maybe the palate isn't quite living up to how amazing the nose is and how diverse that is, but at the same time it's by no way a negative. It's really nice, smooth, beautifully balanced whiskey. Cheers.